Welcome to another broadcast of Lumberjack Sports right here on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your home for Lumberjack Sports all season long. We want to take a moment to thank our Lumberjack Sports sponsors and hope that you will do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now let's take it to the field where Tim Parrish will have the pregame and the play-by-play. Go Lumberjacks! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here, actually at our studios.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's.
Tonight, we did this once last year.
Thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same.
So we are attempting to use the video feed,
Until
the
next
Bonner
time,
County
same as
Live
always,
video
go
feed
Lumberjacks!
of said game to bring you the play-by-play action of the Lumberjacks taking on the Bonners Ferry Badgers in Bonners Ferry. So, hopefully everything will go well with the video stream from up north, and we'll be able to actually make this work out pretty good. It looks like there's 5 minutes on the clock until the opening tip-off for the girls' game, and I don't have much of a pregame worked out, so we will take a quick break, though, while we work a few small items out here, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union.
The holidays aren't about what you receive. It's about the good you give. P1FCU is asking you to join us in spreading a whole lot of joy this holiday season. Visit p1fcu.org/season or our Facebook page to nominate a family who could benefit from a special turkey dinner with all the trimmings. Want to do even more good? Stop by any P1FCU branch to drop off food, toy, and coat donations until December 17th. Join us in giving back during our season of giving.
When was the last time you had great Mexican food? I mean really great. Has it been a while? Well, grab the kids and head to Casa de Oro for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro has fantastic burritos, tacos, and chimmies, not to mention fajita and shrimp dishes. Little Johnny doesn't like Mexican food? Well, don't worry. Casa de Oro also has an American menu as well. Dinner and lunch a la fresca. Great service and margaritas with a kick. Casa de Oro, it's what's happening for dinner tonight. Casa de Oro on Golf Course Drive in St. Mary's.
If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green buildings right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjack supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees, lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try a Red Bull infused or Lotus energy drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
And we are back. Tim Parrish here on KOFE. Lumberjack girls getting set to take on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. And a little recap of the game so far. JV girls lost today 47-35. JV boys lost 70-50. That game just wrapping up a moment ago. And the varsity girls come into today's record with into today's game with an 0-6 record on the season. And they have faced Bonners Ferry once already this year. They lost here in St. Mary's 58-23 to the Badgers. That was on November the 19th. And Bonners Ferry, they come into tonight's game with a 4-3 record. Their last game was a loss to Lincoln County in Montana by a score of 45-38. In that last meeting between the Lumberjacks and the Badgers, a couple of girls really stood out in that game. What is her first name? Asha Abubakari stood out as from the free throw line. She went 8 for 8. She finished that game with 11 points. And then the leading scorer for the Badgers in that game was Braylon Bayer, a sophomore. And she had a total of 26 points in that game. She went 8 for 8 not 8 for 8. She made 8 3-point shots in that game, and she really led the charge in scoring for Bonners Ferry. So the Lumberjack girls are going to want to keep her away from being able to shoot from that outside spot, as she was deadly from outside. Also in that game was Avery Bayer. She's a sophomore guard, and she scored 9 points in that game. Kaylee Sumter had 6 points in said game. And they are getting set for the national anthem here in just a moment on their video screen. 4 points for Mia Blackmore the last time these teams faced off against each other. Looking at some other action, the George Wild tournament for wrestling was in Kellogg. Started yesterday, finished up today. Lumberjacks had a good showing up in Kellogg. Kyle Seibert was a champion in his weight division. Maddie Johnson also came away with a champion medal as she placed in first in her division. Eli Villa also first place and a champion in that tournament. Landon Warren placed second. Landon Tweedy placed third. Jared Brebner placed third. And the Lumberjack wrestling team as a team placed fourth out of 17 teams. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. And we are back, just about getting ready for the starting lineups from Bonners Ferry. Lumberjack girls taking on the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Following this game, we will hopefully have the varsity boys game. Now we'll wait for starting lineups here for both teams. Starting for St. Mary's, it'll be number 3, Michaela Spray. Be number 4, Berkeley McGrill. Number 14, Tacey Watkins. Number 15, Stacy Mitchell. And number 20, Sammy Sint for the Lumberjacks. As their camera feed went away for a moment, so I've got to wait there. See if I can listen to their floor announcers. Their battery went low on their camera. So it'll be number 4, Cara Villaluz. Number 13, Maya Blackmore. Number 14, Asha Abubakari. Number 24, Kaylee Sumter. And number 25, Avery Bear. And hopefully they get their camera back up and running because I can't see what's going on at the moment. So right off the bat, we have a little technical glitch going. It looks like they've got it restarted, and we have the camera back up and running. It will be Abubakari going up against Tacey Watkins at the midcourt circle. Lumberjacks in their green, the Badgers in white. Lumberjacks will be going right to left on your radio dial. Official steps in. The opening tip controlled by Watkins. And I kind of wondered about, I think the refs have got that under control. I didn't think that was actually a legal move, as it was tipped right back into the hands of Tacey Watkins, but the tip-off person cannot actually get her own ball, get the own tip-off. They have to tip it to a teammate. So the Badgers will start with possession. They'll inbound from side court. So the Badgers have the ball, and it is going to be Villaluz to the corner right side. Back to Villaluz. Swings it to the right wing on the left side. Now down to the corner on the left side. Back to the wing. To top of the key now. Villaluz has it. Swings it back down to the corner. Back to the wing as they're working the perimeter. Lumberjack defense looks to be in a zone. Now just inside. Back to the free throw line. Abubakari with the shot. It's no good. And it looks like we're going to get a rebound to the Badgers. And the Badgers missed the next shot. Then St. Mary's pulled down a rebound. I think it was Mitchell with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's working around. They have it up top to Sammy Sint. Quickly guarded out near the three-point line. Hands it off to Watkins. Watkins down to McGrill. McGrill working along the blocks. Gets underneath in the free throw line. Finds Watkins. Watkins' shot won't go. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Badgers now have the ball to the free throw line. Abubakari. Berkeley McGrill swipes it out of her arms, but the Badgers keep possession. Swinging around in between the circle. The wing now back to top. Now to Villaluz. Her shot is up. It's no good. It's going to be Mitchell with a rebound. And Lumberjacks will take it the other way, but Mitchell turns it over. Going to get a steal by the Badgers. Now they have it on the left wing. Shot on the way. Three-pointer. It is up and good, and that's Avery Bear with the three-point shot for the Badgers from the left wing. So the Badgers make the first points of the contest. Michaela Spray looking all the way down, trying to get it inside to Watkins. It's going to be deflected by the Badgers defense down inside. It's going to go out of bounds. It was a long pass from half court. Lumberjacks will keep possession. Early first period, 3-0. Badgers lead Lumberjack girls in Bonners Ferry. Spray has it. Right wing gets it to Berkeley McGrill. McGrill, a quick shot from just inside three-point range is no good. Rebound goes to Abubakari, and the Abubakari is going to carry it all the way down the floor. It's no good on the layup. And a rebound went to McGrill, and then there's a foul called against the Badgers. And that'll be Amia Blackmore's first foul. And Lumberjacks will inbound. They trail 3-0. Going to have some backcourt pressure from Bonners Ferry. St. Mary's looks to break the press. They can't do so. A turnover by... The turnover was on McGrill. They're going to get the ball to Abubakari inside. She's going to make the shot. And Lumberjacks trail 5-0. early first period. Badgers try to get the trap on the sideline, and it is going to work as Michaela Spray ends up stepping on the out-of-bounds line. And a good trap by Badgers on the sideline. St. Mary's has been struggling. Well, we actually have a timeout, so I'm not sure if it's a turnover or if the timeout was called before the turnover. We'll see what happens here. But the Lumberjacks have been struggling with their turnovers all season long. They average right around 30 turnovers per game, which is definitely not a number that Coach Krumhauer wants to see. And it is going to be the turnover still. And Bonners Ferry will inbound. Now I can't see once again is the Badgers. The camera has gone black. So I'm going to turn up their mic a little bit, see if I can hear kind of what's going on. I know the Badgers will have the ball. They've been having some issues. Watched a few of the other games. They've been having some battery issues on their camera. So just bear with me for a minute as we see what happens.
Three-pointer from St. Mary's.
So the three-pointer by the Lumberjacks. And I'm not sure. They didn't say who made it yet. So the Lumberjacks cut the lead. 5-3. They trail the Badgers. Sure, the Badgers are back on offense. I do hear a whistle. Not sure still exactly what's going on yet, as their announcers must be the guys trying to change the battery on the camera because they have stopped calling the action.
Fair for three, that's off. A rebound by Asha.
Like I've mentioned before, we have tried this once before, and it went pretty well with Lapway game when St. Mary's boys played against Lapway. Lumberjacks draw a foul. Tacey Watkins draws a foul. It's her first. And it sends Abubakari to the free throw line. She was perfect last time these two teams played. And she missed, but Lumberjacks got the rebound.
Sumter at the board, can't get to go down. They're going to call a foul on her.
And then Sumter got an offensive rebound. She tried to put it back, or she gets a foul called on her. Should be the second foul on the Badgers. Right now I have the scores 5-0. I have not seen well, it's 5-3 if the Lumberjacks made a three-pointer. Lumberjacks working the ball on offense. Spray has it, right wing. Now goes to the free throw line, picks up her dribble. Swings it back to the wing to McGrill. McGrill looking for Watkins. Watkins is not, well, it was almost taken away. They get the ball back to McGrill. McGrill on the elbow. The shot is no good. The rebound goes to the
6-3, about 5 minutes into the first quarter.
Badgers, and the score is 6-3. I believe the Badgers must have made a free throw at some point in there that I did not see. Badgers swing the ball out to the corner, but they turn the ball over as not expecting the pass. It was Blackmore. So a turnover on Bonners Ferry. Lumberjacks with the ball. McGrill works her way down along the left side. Going to pull up for the shot from the blocks. It's no good. The rebound was to the Badgers for a minute, but then the Badgers turned the ball over.
Sumter is going to check in for Caravello Luz.
Caravello Luz checks out. Sumter back in. Lumberjacks inbound underneath to Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to get her shot blocked as she's trying to go up with it, and the Badgers end up with it. The Badgers working the other way. Abubakari, right corner, tries to go baseline, loses the ball for a minute, almost able to keep it to herself, but the Badgers do put up a shot. It's no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Over to Sammy Sint, three-point shot on the way. It won't fall in. Going to get a rebound to Watkins. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Badgers. St. Mary's will inbound. 6-3, Lumberjacks trail. Inbound to Watkins. Watkins tries to put it right up and in. It won't go, but she'll be fouled, it looks like. And that foul goes against, I think they said Morgan Burt. Her first. That'll send Watkins to the free throw line for the Lumberjacks. And Watkins makes the first free throw. Cuts the lead to 2, 6-4. Lumberjacks trail. Second free throw is good as well, as Watkins makes both of them. 6-5. Lumberjacks trail. Badgers with the ball. Cross-court pass. Back to the top of the key. Now back to the right wing. Now to the top of the key again to Burt. Now back to the wing. Driving is Bear. Shot is up and good by Avery Bear. Little battle going there as Lumberjacks try to get the inbound pass in. It's going to be knocked into the Lumberjack bench by the Badgers. St. Mary's will keep possession. Sammy Sintel inbound. Backcourt pressure from the Badgers. Back to Spray. Spray brings it across the timeline. Gets the ball stolen, though. And driving it all the way down the floor and putting it up and good is Villaluz off the turnover. Badgers stretch the lead back out to 5, 10-5. St. Mary's trails. Spray, right wing, looking down to the short corner to Watkins. Watkins quickly covered, looks underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to go up, and they're going to call the tie-up, and the possession will stay with St. Mary's. Checking in for the Lumberjacks is going to be, see who went out. Michaela Spray went out. Checking in is Jacqueline Linnemeyer. St. Mary's gets it inbound over to Spray from Watkins, or not Spray. McGrill knocks it down from the elbow. 7-10. Lumberjacks trail, but Villaluz comes back and answers back for the Badgers with a two-pointer of her own. 7-12, Lumberjacks trail. St. Mary's, no turnover, I think. A whistle. A foul on Morgan Burt, her second foul. St. Mary's inbounds. Linnemeyer up top, picks up the dribble, looking for an outlet. She's going to go over to Watkins. Watkins back to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer for three. It won't go. Rebound, though, to Mitchell, and Mitchell puts it up and good, and the foul. Mitchell to the free throw line. She misses the bonus. Rebound goes to the Badgers. 12-9, Lumberjacks. I didn't put the point on it. So something happened down there. I was looking down on my stats thing, and the ball goes over to St. Mary's. A turnover on to the Badgers. Again, Bonners Ferry putting some pressure in the backcourt. Ball into McGrill. Now underneath to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer, though, has the ball, tied up. Jump ball called. And the ball will go over to the Badgers on the possession change. 3 seconds left in the first period of play. 12-9, Lumberjacks trail. And there's a backcourt violation on the Badgers as they tried to get that ball up between the circles to Morgan Burt and wasn't quite expecting it. Got between her legs and whirled out of bounds. Taylor Jansen is in for the Lumberjacks, it looks like. Trying to see if I can figure out who has gone out. I believe it was, McGrill was still in there.
Doesn't go. Pasha picks up another rebound.
Sammy Sint is out. A rebound. St. Mary's with a miss. Rebound to the Badgers, and they take it down and lay it up and in. Asha Abubakari with the bucket. And that's the end of the first quarter. Lumberjacks trail 14. Well, let me look at my stats. 14-9. We'll be back.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
If one period of play down, St. Mary's trails 14-9 to the Badgers. Not a bad first quarter, though, as the game is still close. St. Mary's has had a few turnovers, but not doing too bad here. Checking back into the game for Lumberjacks. Looks like Stacy Mitchell may be off the floor. And I think it was Sammy Sint back into the game for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks will start with the possession, second period. McGrill up top, looks inside to a cutting Watkins, and nice movement. They lay it up and in, and it is 14-11. St. Mary's trails by 3. Back to the wing. Badgers working around. McGrill almost can't quite complete the steal. Nice hustle play there by McGrill as she slaps that ball away from Blackmore. Gets into the backcourt and out of bounds off of McGrill. Over to the corner. Going to get a three-point shot on the way by Abubakari. It is no good. Rebound goes to McGrill for the Lumberjacks. McGrill brings it down the floor. Has it between the circles. Over to Taylor Jansen. Short corner. Shot won't fall for Jansen. And the ball is tipped out. It's going to be a rebound to Watkins. Watkins looks to Jansen again. Jansen's shot won't go, but there's going to be a foul called. Looks like that foul might go against Sumter. That might be her third foul. It is her third foul. She comes out of the game. Villaluz checks back in for the Badgers. And at the free throw line to shoot two for St. Mary's is Taylor Jansen. Taylor makes the first free throw. Or makes the and one, the three-point play. Taylor Jansen. So Lumberjacks cut the lead to 2, 14-12 here in the second period. Badgers up by 2. I don't believe she should have one more shot. They're sending her back to the free throw line. I don't know exactly what happened there. She misses the second free throw. And the rebound to the Badgers. That was interesting because she made the shot, I think. Badgers work down inside. Some nice ball movement. Going to get a foul on the Lumberjacks. I think that one's going to go against It is going to go against Linnemeyer. That'll send the Badgers to the free throw line. It's number 10. That's Pluid. Nope, they say it was on the floor.
That's just Lumberjack's second team foul.
Say the foul was on the floor. Badgers will inbound. Second team foul against St. Mary's. Into the corner to Villaluz. Villaluz for three. It is no good. Rebound is Jansen, I do believe. Lumberjacks take the ball the other way. Trailing by 2. Jansen for three. It's short. Rebound to the Badgers. Jansen last year on the JV team, she had some good games from three-point range. Abubakari gets it down in the low post, and she's going to put the shot up. It's no good, but she'll be fouled. Not sure who the foul was against. And Abubakari makes the first free throw. It may have been against Jansen. That's who I'm going to give it to because Jansen just came out. A couple Lumberjacks came out, in fact. We've got Linnemeyer and Jansen both out. We've got Mitchell back in. Second free throw is no good. And I'm trying to catch. Trying to see who it is for the Lumberjacks that came back in. Michaela Spray for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw was no good. Lumberjacks with the ball. Three-point shot on the way by Spray. It was by Sint was no good. And then a jump ball called on a rebound, and the possession goes over to the Badgers. 15-12, Badgers lead by 3. About midway through the second period. Badgers into the short corner. Underneath is Pluid, getting tied up. They kick the ball back out, and we get a whistle. And Pluid stepped out of bounds for the Badgers. It's a turnover on Bonners Ferry. Lumberjacks will inbound. Lumberjacks with the ball, looking into the low post to Mitchell. Mitchell's shot won't go. Rebound to Abubakari. Actually, no, a foul called. Avery Baer draws the foul for the Badgers. Mitchell misses the first free throw. Second free throw is up and good by Mitchell. Lumberjacks cut it to 2, 13-9, or 13-15. Badgers with the ball, left side, back to the wing. Villaluz picks up a dribble, goes back to the corner, three-pointer. Three-pointer was by Blackmore. It was no good. Offensive rebound for the Badgers. The Badgers work the ball back up top. We get a steal, though, by McGrill. And Tacey Watkins gets a bucket in after a offensive board from St. Mary's. And the Lumberjacks have it tied up 15-all. We get a timeout from Bonners Ferry. We'll be back.
Time to reimagine the off-road experience because Yamaha has reimagined the side-by-side. Available in either 2 or 4-seat models, the Wolverine RMAX 1000 lineup features a 999cc parallel twin-engine, aggressive tires, and an automotive-style cabin. Select models include adjustable suspension, optimized power delivery, and an integrated Yamaha Adventure Pro navigation system, and much more. Find your Wolverine RMAX 1000 at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with a Yamaha.
The holiday season is coming quick. Start your holiday shopping today at Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's. Timber Country is loaded with deals on hunting clothes, workwear, and much more, including brands like Carhartt. Over at the Country Fair, they have great deals on fall fashion, clothes for all ages, and lots of toys priced for the holiday season. That's Timber Country and the Country Fair located on Main Street in St. Mary's, your one-stop shop for holiday cheer. And remember, support your local businesses.
And we are back. Lumberjacks on defense after the timeout from the Badgers. And the Badgers miss a bunny from underneath. The ball gets tied up underneath, and the possession will go to St. Mary's. Lumberjacks have tied this ball game up 15-all. The Badgers had to take that timeout as they've been on a scoring drought. So Lumberjacks now with a chance to take their first lead of the game. And they have it on the right wing. Now they try to feed it underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell working, can't find any room, goes back to Spray. Spray in the short corner. She's going to dribble towards the elbow, now backs it to the top of the key, works her way to the left side, picks up her dribble on the wing. Now she's looking for an outlet herself. She's going to get it to Mitchell. And Mitchell has it far sideline. And Mitchell is going to have that ball knocked out of bounds by the Badgers defense. St. Mary's will inbound. Sammy sent into the back, not to the backcourt, but near the timeline. I believe I'm not sure who has the ball. I think it's McGrill. Over to Watkins. Watkins is going to throw it away. Going to get a steal by the Badgers. They quickly take it the other way. Right wing, now to the short corner, looking underneath to Abubakari, and she loses the handle. It was actually helped out of her hands by a Lumberjack defender. It'll be Badgers ball, baseline. Badgers into the corner. Blackmore for three. It's no good. Rebound went to Watkins. And then we get a travel. Watkins finds Mitchell, and Mitchell gets called for the travel. Just under 5 to go in the first half. All tied up in Bonners Ferry. 15 apiece. Villaluz with the ball, swings it to the top. Now they go to the free throw line. Abubakari finds an open Pluid. Pluid puts it up and good. Breaks the tie. 17-15 in favor of Bonners. Lumberjacks almost lose the ball, but a foul on the Badgers. Second foul on Avery Bear. If that should be 1 and 1, and it is, it'll send Michaela Spray to the stripe. Lumberjacks only have 3 fouls in the first half. Front end of the 1 and 1 by Michaela Spray on the way, and it's going to rattle home. (17-16) Lumberjacks trail. Lumberjack girls. Second free throw on the way from Michaela Spray. That one is good as well. And we're tied back up at 17 all. The Badgers only scored 3 here in the second period. St. Mary's with 8. They've outscored the Badgers 8-3. Badgers have it at the free throw line. Now to the low post, back to the free throw line. Villaluz kicks it back to the wing. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Rebound to the Lumberjacks. That is going to be Mitchell with the rebound. Bringing it down for the Lumberjacks is McGrill. Now over to Spray. Spray working on the right side of the floor. Cross court to Watkins. Now just inside to Sammy Sint. And Sammy Sint kisses it off the glass with the assist from Watkins, and Lumberjacks have their first lead of the game. First lead change. 19-17, Lumberjacks lead. Badgers up to the free throw line, out to the wing, three-pointer on the way. That one is no good, and Mitchell with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Michaela Spray brings it down for St. Mary's, picks up her dribble, top of the key. Crowd looking for, I think, a travel there. They thought Spray might have drug her foot. No call coming. St. Mary's still with the ball. Over to Watkins. Watkins back to the top to McGrill. McGrill looking to Spray. Spray, right wing, and that one's a travel by Spray as she was going to pass and then decided not to and drug that foot. 19-17, Jack's lead. A little bit over midway through the first half. Badgers working it around to the corner, back up to the top now. Now they reverse it back to the left, now back to the right side. Back to the wing as they're working it around the perimeter. Lumberjack zone working pretty good. A little bit of a travel there, not called. Abubakari tries to go up strong from the blocks. It's no good, but she'll be fouled. Not sure who the foul was on. Abubakari with the first free throw. It is up and good. Second free throw is good. Third tie of the game, 19-19. Lumberjacks with the ball, working their way to the right side of the floor. McGrill into Spray, and Spray kisses it off the glass and good. Oh, they said Mitchell actually with the bucket. And a shot missed by the Badgers, and St. Mary's draws another foul against Bonners Ferry. And that foul is the third one on Burt. So the Badgers have two players with 3 fouls. And that'll send Mitchell back to the free throw line for St. Mary's, 1-1. She misses the first one. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Actually, no, going to call it a rebound, but it missed the rim, so the Badgers take it out from the end court. Now we get a foul down underneath. Coming in for the Lumberjacks is Taylor Jansen. Michaela Spray goes out. Who came in for her is Cammie Reimel. And I'm trying to see who the other is off. Sammy Sint is not on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Nice pass inside. And it was Pluid with the bucket from underneath. 21-21, tie ball game once again. 4th tie of the first half. Lumberjacks almost turned the ball over there. Able to get it is Jansen. Jansen, though, is going to turn it over. She was looking for Watkins, but Watkins wasn't looking for the ball. And it's just an unforced turnover there by Lumberjacks. Villaluz with the ball up top. Down to the free throw line. Abubakari kicks it out to Pluid. Short corner. Pluid drives. Going to get the shot blocked by Watkins, and Watkins gets the rebound. Watkins taking it down for the Lumberjacks. Now hands it off to McGrill. 32 seconds to go in the half. St. Mary's with a chance for the final play, and they go underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell can't get the shot to go as she was underneath. Rebound went to the Badgers. They're going to feed it forward to Villaluz. And Villaluz puts it up and good, and the Badgers retake the lead. Now we get a steal by the Badgers. And the Badgers laid up and in again. So a couple of quick points at the end of the half. I didn't see who made that last bucket for the Badgers, but that will end the first half. St. Mary's trails by 5, 25-21. We'll be back.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware, the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Whistle Stop Coffee and More has teamed up to create our own blend of signature coffee with Land Grove Roasters of Troy, Idaho, who roasts and ships within 24 hours to ensure you have the freshest, locally sourced energy boost we can provide. Open 7 days a week, so you'll never have to go without your flavorful fix. At 801 Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's, Idaho. Whistle Stop Coffee and More, where local and handcrafted are our priority.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Jack Buell Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Buell Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Buell Trucking.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today.
And we are back. It is halftime as the St. Mary's Lumberjack girls trail the Bonners Ferry Badgers at halftime, 25-21 in Bonners Ferry. But a great first half for the girls as they have been able to hang with the Badgers, who beat them pretty good the first time they played here in St. Mary's. So a good first half for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's was outscored 14-9 in the first period, but they outscored Bonners Ferry 12-11 in the second, and they actually held a lead for just a bit, and they had four ties and 2 lead changes. Both teams shooting pretty good. St. Mary's 41% from the floor, 7 of 17, as the Badgers are 10 of 23 for 43%. From three-point range, 1 of 5 for the Lumberjacks, 1 of 8 for Bonners Ferry. Free throw line, 6 of 10 for St. Mary's for 60%, 4 of 6 for the Badgers for 66%. Rebounds, I have 14 rebounds for the Lumberjacks unofficially, with 13 unofficial rebounds for the Badgers. 4 assists for St. Mary's, 3 assists for Bonners Ferry. The Badgers have 5 steals off of St. Mary's, though, with St. Mary's just having 1. Lumberjacks with 8 turnovers, Bonners Ferry with 6, so a lot better in the turnover numbers for the Lumberjacks in that first half. Like I said, they average around 30, so they are not anywhere close to that average once the first half is done, and of course that has helped them in where they are positioned here at the end of the first half. Just 3, I think they actually ended up with 5 personal fouls, I think I heard him say. But St. Mary's not having a lot of fouls. The Badgers would end up with about 8 fouls in the first half. St. Mary's with 4 points off the bench. Bonners Ferry with 6, and that was Markin Pluid with the 6 points off the bench for the Badgers. No second chance points is for either team. Points off turnovers, 9 for Bonners and 3 for the Lumberjacks. Individual stats for Bonners Ferry. We've got Asha Abubakari with 8 points in the game. Once again, 4 of those are from the free throw line, 4 of those from the field. 6 points for Villaluz, 6 points for Pluid, and 5 points for Avery Bear for Bonners Ferry. That's the individual stats for them. For the Lumberjacks, Tacey Watkins has 6 points to go along with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Stacy Mitchell with 5 points. She has 6 rebounds. 2 points for Berkeley McGrill. McGrill has 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. 2 points for Michaela Spray with an assist. 2 points for Sammy Sint. And Taylor Jansen has 1 point from the free throw line for St. Mary's. And I do have a three-pointer that I did not see who scored because their camera had gone dead. And we've got that unknown three-pointer for the Lumberjacks. So that is the halftime numbers, and it is St. Mary's trailing 25-21 at half. We'll be back.
Fall is just around the corner, and it's time to think about getting ready for winter. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's has just what you need for all your winter prep. Paint your house, patch the roof, or build a storage for all your firewood. Maybe you just need to fix that leaky faucet. 10th Street Lumber has the supplies you need for all your do-it-yourself projects. Stop by 10th Street Lumber today and save on all your home improvement needs. 10th Street Lumber, 1000 Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture at St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Margie Gannon wants to thank the St. Mary's community and Benoit County for the continued support of not only herself, but of the community. Whether it's supporting your local businesses, supporting your local charities, or families in need, people of St. Mary's and Benoit County are always there to help. Margie also wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck and wants to let you know that the entire St. Mary's community is proud of you and is cheering you on. Margie says, go Lumberjacks!
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
And we are back as we get set to start the second half of play. The starting lineup back on for the Lumberjacks is McGrill, Spray, Watkins, Mitchell, and Sammy Sint. Badgers will start with possession. Villaluz has it for the Badgers. Swings it inside, just inside the free throw line. Bubakari now back out to the wing. Three-pointer on the way. And I'm not sure who it was that made that. It might have been going to give it to Bear. I'm not sure if that was. Lumberjacks the other way, going to get some nice ball movement down underneath to Spray. She can't get the shot to go, as a shot by the Badgers the other way. And that one won't go. As now I'm having a little bit of an issue with buffering, which I was hoping would not happen. Still looks like 28-21 score. St. Mary's with the ball. Shot on the way was up and no good. And the Badgers with the rebound. As they bring it back down the floor. And I think there was another shot missed by the Badgers. It might have been a three-pointer. St. Mary's with the ball. Bad pass there, though, by McGrill. Steal by the Badgers, and they get it up to Villaluz, who puts it up and good. So the score is 30-21, as now I'm having some issues here with the buffering. Lumberjacks missed the shot the other way. The Badgers with the rebound. Badgers work it down inside. Shot is up, no good by Abubakari, but she'll be fouled, I believe, by Sammy Sint, and that'll send her to the free throw line. So St. Mary's now down by 9. It's actually, I think, their biggest deficit. Looks like we're going to get a timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. Didn't see how long of a timeout it is. But the Badgers with 9 unanswered points to start this, since the end of the second period, I do believe. So the Lumberjacks, I never did switch my quarters on my stats program. 30-21, Lumberjacks trail by 9. And I see the Badgers seem to have made some adjustments that have really helped them so far in the second half. Abubakari will be shooting free throws for the Badgers. Lumberjacks coming back out on the floor. So Abubakari lines up the first one. It's on the way, and it is short off the front of the iron. Abubakari did not miss a free throw when they played here in St. Mary. She's missed 2 of them now, and that rebound went to Michaela Spray, and Lumberjacks have the ball. Looking at McGrill, now underneath. They find Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up and good with the assist from McGrill. And St. Mary's cuts it back to a 7-point lead. 30-23, St. Mary's trails. Up to the free throw line to Abubakari now to the corner. Going to get Bear for 3. That one is in and out. Ball's tipped around. St. Mary's ends up with the rebound. Lumberjacks back on offense. McGrill over to Spray. Spray has the ball get knocked loose, and Lumberjacks and the Badgers tied up. Possession will go with the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half. Only 8 turnovers. Gets the inbound pass to McGrill. She's working between the circles, guarded by Villaluz. Going to look underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell is going to put it up and good. Another assist by McGrill. 5-point lead for the Badgers, 30-25. Free throw line to Abubakari. Works her way to the low post. Stood up by a couple of Lumberjacks. Gets it just. We're going to get a foul before the call, before the shot. Now they're having a battery issue on their camera once again. So it's not the So St. Mary's had a possession. Going to get a foul against the Lumberjacks. Back the other way. Tacey Watkins gets called for the foul. Her third foul. Not again sure what's going on with the action. Somebody did make a bucket. The Badgers did, I should say. Not sure. Sammy Sint with a bucket for the Lumberjacks the other way. Three-pointer missed by the Badgers, but they get the rebound. And the Badgers will reset their offense. A foul against the Lumberjacks. That foul goes against Sammy Sint. Looks like Watkins goes out for the Lumberjacks. Taylor Jansen comes in. Three-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound to Mitchell. Lumberjacks bring the ball back the other way. They trail 32-27. McGrill with the ball up top. Now looks the free throw line. Sammy Sint spins. Shot is up. It won't go. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Abubakari, right side, out to the top. Around to the top of the key now. Driving down towards the right side was Blackmore. Going to get a three-pointer on the way. Didn't see who made that three-pointer for, I think it was Bear, for the Badgers. Inside, Lumberjacks turn the ball over. 35-27, Badgers stretch their lead out. Three-point shot on the way by Blackmore, and it is up and good. The Badgers stretch it out to an 11-point lead, biggest lead of the game. St. Mary's turns the ball over. Sumter has the ball stripped away the other way. As we're going to get a steal by McGrill. Jacqueline Linnemeyer checks in for the Lumberjacks. Have to wait and see who went out. Sammy Sint still in there. Mitchell is still in. The shot by Lumberjacks, it's no good. Rebound to the Badgers. Abubakari to the free throw line, and she's going to... Wow, she plows into McGrill, and McGrill's going to get called for the foul. Or no, they say Sammy Sint with the foul. As I have Lumberjacks on D. Abubakari penetrates into the free throw line, or into the paint, gets the shot up, and also the foul. I'm not sure who that foul was against, but I believe Spray went off the court, so maybe it was against Michaela Spray, or not Michaela, Berkeley.
It's like the Badgers flipped the switch in the last 30 seconds of the second quarter and just haven't went back.
And the free throw line is up and good. 41-27, Jacks trail. Spray with the ball, right side. left side. Now we're going to get a foul down underneath. And I believe that foul goes against Burt. It's her fourth foul. Only her second foul. Three-point shot on the way. It's no good. Jansen, the rebound, though, went to Berkeley McGrill.
I think sometimes in those inbound plays that you have certain spots to look for a shot, but you think, oh, this is my turn to shoot it. Maybe she should have passed that one, should have shot that one. So it's going to now go for third.
Then we get a foul again against the Badgers. Now it was against Burt. They say that's her third foul. Over to Jansen. Short corner to McGrill. Her shot won't go. Rebound goes to the Badgers. Badgers bring it down quickly. Bear. Now they swing it around to the right side. Back to the left wing. Three-pointer on the way by Avery Bear, and it is up and good. 44-27, Jacks trail. Linnemeyer to Spray. Spray looking to Mitchell. Mitchell working her way in the paint. Can't get an open look. She swings it back out to Spray. And Spray puts it up and good.
For two. About 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bonner's Ferry up 15. Very different than the first half. Bear, that one's off the rim.
Lumberjacks the other way with a turnover, though. 30 seconds left on the clock. Badgers working around the top. Now to the free throw line to Abubakari. Back outside. Now to the wing. Back up the top. Works it over to the right side. Now back to the top again. Going to drive. Kick it out to the wing. Now to the corner. Now down to the low post. Shot is up and good off the glass by Pluid. Going to get an assist for the Badgers. St. Mary's back the other way. Going to get a shot probably at the buzzer, deep three. And it misses everything by Jansen. And that's how the third period comes to an end. St. Mary's trails 29-46. They had just an 8-point third quarter. The Badgers put up 16. We'll be back.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Are your friends and family tired of sleeping with Fido when they visit? Maybe Fido's tired of sleeping with them. Either way, the Pines Motel is there to save the day. With large, spacious rooms, comfortable beds, and even a mini fridge, Fido may get jealous. Save the floor for Fido and call Kevin of the Pines Motel at 245-2545. That's the Pines Motel in St. Mary's. I'm sure your friends and family would appreciate it, and so would Fido.
And we are back. Badgers with their biggest lead of the game. They've got a 17-point lead as they enter the final frame. Ooh. And Lumberjacks turn the ball over. But then the Badgers turn the ball back over. So a couple of turnovers by both teams. The Badgers now with the ball. Up to the top of the key, swinging around to the wing, right side. Now they look underneath into the post. Know where to go with it. Back up to the top. Working to the left side now. Now back to the top to Villaluz. Villaluz looks underneath the Bear. And we're going to get a block by Spray. She's going to take the ball away. And then she tries to feed it down to Linnemeyer, and it's going to go out of bounds. So St. Mary's showing press. Badgers seeing if they can't break the Lumberjack pressure. Cross-court pass right to McGrill. McGrill with the ball up top. Swings it over to Spray. Spray's going to trigger the quick three. Going to get a foul on Mitchell, which I don't know. Mitchell was backing her way into the paint.
Yeah, I thought so. There's not a 15 on the floor. But I think it was 14. Oh, yeah, right there, 15. No, 15. Her break. Or 25, yeah. Casey Mitchell, that foul was called.
All Mitchell was doing was backing her way into the paint, so I don't know why they called that foul, but they did.
It's a lot of pushing. Referee deemed that Mitchell did more of the pushing.
Lumberjacks back on defense. Up to the top. Fluid with the ball for the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Now over to Bear. Bear swings it back to number 13. That's Blackmore. Blackmore working up top. Swings it to the corner to Fluid. Back up to Villaloo. Still working on the left side of the floor. Back over to Bear now. Now to Fluid. Now back to Blackmore. Blackmore almost has the ball poked away by Mitchell. Able to regain control. Badgers kind of just working it up top. Lumberjacks playing some pretty good defense. Villaloo's with the ball. Has to back it back out between the circles. Back into the hands of Blackmore. Blackmore over to Bear. Now back to Fluid. Abubakari down to the short corner. Back to Abubakari. She's going to spin. Shot is no good. And they're going to call a foul against St. Mary's. And I think they're going to call that on Tacey Watkins, her fourth foul. Abubakari to the free throw line, where she hasn't been as on from the free throw line as she was here in St. Mary's. She misses that one. And we're going to get timeout taken, I think, by the Lumberjacks.
Just under 6 minutes to play in the game. Badgers up 46-29.
So about 5, just under 6 to go in the contest. And Lumberjacks trail 46-29. It was a good first half. St. Mary's trailed only by 4 going into the half. The Badgers made some good halftime adjustments, though, and they've gone on a tear in the second half. They outscored St. Mary's 16, actually a little bit more than 16-8. I think it was probably 18 or 19-8 in the third quarter. We will have the boys' game following this one. Hopefully everything goes a tad bit smoother. It's as smooth as it can when you're doing something remotely. Getting ready to come from the timeout. Seeing if there's any changes there. Linnemeyer on the floor for St. Mary's. I think it's Spray is off for the Lumberjacks. Asha makes the next free throw. 47-29, Jacks trail. Lumberjacks with the ball. Linnemeyer, quick shot up and good by Linnemeyer. The assist from McGrill. Now just inside the wing. Villaloo's. Nice ball movement for the Badgers, and they get it fed up to, I believe it's Fluid who makes the shot. And she draws the foul. I'm not sure who the foul was on. Sammy Sint will go off for the Lumberjacks as she was dinged up. Coming on for her is Taylor Jansen. The free throw is short. And rebound, we'll just call it, we'll skip the rebound as the Badgers saved it back in. Lumberjacks with the ball. McGrill loses control trying to penetrate. It's going to come off a Badger's foot, though. Lumberjacks will keep possession. Inbound from baseline. Into Mitchell underneath. Right back out. Three-point shot on the way from Linnemeyer. It's no good. McGrill with the rebound. Gets it over to Watkins, who puts it up and good. As McGrill tipped it to her. 33-49 Jacks trail by 17. Or no, not 17. Going to get a foul by St. Mary's. McGrill looks like her second. Double bonus for the Badgers. Villaluz will shoot 2 from the charity stripe. Her first time to the stripe in the game, and she makes the first one. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. 51-33, Jacks trail. McGrill has the ball. Going to pull up for the quick shot just inside the elbow, or just inside the wing, and it's up and good by McGrill. 51-35, Jacks trailing the Badgers. And it's actually says third quarter on the thing. I thought it switched to the fourth quarter already. Get a couple of tries there by the Badgers. Can't get to go. Foul on St. Mary's, though. Linnemeyer's third. Send Abubakari to the free throw line. As they have had their... Asha Abubakari misses the first free throw. Second free throw may have went in. Linnemeyer makes a shot for Lumberjacks. I believe Asha Abubakari made one the other way for Bonners Ferry. 54-37 the score. Lumberjacks trail. Badgers with a steal. Badgers looking for more points here. 54-37 the score. And I think it's Avery Bear with a three-pointer. And a timeout taken by, I believe, St. Mary's. 57-37. Badgers up by 20. And I believe we are in the fourth quarter. Like I said, they've got third quarter on their camera screen. We'll be back. No, we'll just keep it here. It sounds like it's a short timeout. So like I said, Lumberjacks started out pretty good in this game. It was a close first half. The Badgers made the adjustments. St. Mary's didn't quite get the adjustments made to help keep things rolling in favor of them. We've got some subs on the floor. Not sure who is in and who's out, but we'll check it out in a second and see who it is. Jansen is still on the floor. No, Berkeley is still on the floor. Badgers underneath. Shot is no good. Rebound went to Jansen. Foul on the Badgers. 57-37. Spray, right wing. Up the top of the key. Now reverses back down to the right wing. And we're going to get a foul called on the Badgers. So 57-37. About just under 3 minutes to go in the fourth. St. Mary's trails. Quick two by McGrill. It's up and good. And we have another timeout taken. We'll take it too. It's 57-39. Jack's Trail will be back.
Duke Ross Trucking in St. Mary's is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lumberjack Sports Action. Duke Ross Trucking wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season. And remember, to play hard, leave it all on the court, and most of all, show great sportsmanship in victory and in defeat. No matter the outcome, we're proud of you. And as always, go Lumberjacks!
And we are back after the quick timeout. Badgers ball. Lumberjacks in the backcourt, full court press. And there's going to be a foul called on Michaela Spray. A little too much contact there. That'll send Mia Blackmore to the free throw line. First trip there on the evening. Blackmore makes the first free throw. And second free throw up and good. I believe the score is 59-39. Mitchell has the ball. Works her way down to the corner. Gets the ball poked out of her hand. Going to get some subs here. Let's see who comes on as Lumberjacks get some younger players in there. We got Danica Sloper, Jacqueline Linnemeyer. Looks like it's Cammie Reimel. Michaela Spray. Spray for the two. Lumberjacks back on defense. 59-41, Jack's Trail. Driving, shot is up and good by Sumter. 61-41. Linnemeyer has the ball, swings it out to Jansen. Back over to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer loses the ball, and it's going to be via lose to take it the other way, as the ball was lost by the Lumberjacks. Linnemeyer works her way to the right side, picks up her dribble, looks into Sloper, back out to Spray. Spray, right corner. Going to drive baseline, goes to the low post, gets knocked to the ground, still has the ball, looking for somebody to get it to, and now they call a jump ball. Nobody ever touched it really for Bonners Ferry, but ball stays with St. Mary's. And we're going to get a turnover and a steal by the Badgers. Missed shot on a layup. Rebound for the Badgers. Badgers going to work the ball around the top. 41-63 Jack's Trail. And the Badgers just content to work it around the top for the key, under a minute to go. Now they look to the low post. Shot is up. It's going to fall in. They found Pluid down in the blocks. Going to get a shot. Last shot put up by Linnemeyer. From the free throw line, it was no good. Rebound to the Badgers, and we get a late foul by St. Mary's. That late foul, I think, is going to send Bear to the free throw line. No, turning Sumter to the free throw line. First free throw is good by Sumter. Second free throw is good. And the final buzzer will sound. And the final score shows 66-41 in favor of the Badgers. We'll take a break and we'll look at the final stats.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Idaho High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
With Stage 1 and 2 of the sports complex nearly complete, the Lumberjack Booster Club thanks Archie's IGA, Shift and Grind, and the St. Mary's community for their fundraising efforts and continued support in making this sports complex come to life. The next stage will be the sprinkler system. The Booster Club is looking for new members. If you have kids in high school or soon entering high school, now is the time to get involved with the Booster Club. For more information on how you can help with the sports complex or questions about becoming a member, contact Donnie Masterson at 208-582-1802 or by email at golumberjacks@gmail.com. And as always, go Lumberjacks!
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as